Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Sleigh Bells Mowing and Santa Alan's Workshop. Today is workshop, and it's Halloween time. Gonna be a lot of fun here this year. Well, I would like to share with you a project that I made about 3 or 4 years ago. It's been the highlight of our front yard, and all the children either like it or they're afraid of it. So this was a great DIY project. So let's take a look at it. Here we go. Boom! Santa Allen loves the Universal horror movies. And who doesn't like old Frankie and his bride, huh? This was an awesome build to make. It was so much fun. It's the biggest one I've got out here, for our property. This is, I think, turned out really, really good. Like I said, it's all completely DIY, just about. So let me go over this with you right quick. First of all, my little power box, I'm going to have to redo another one for next year. This one's kind of worn out. But the cool thing about this is that for whatever the sparkly thing is, it's an old fan cover with an emergency flasher, battery powered flasher, to give it that look, the illusion of the sparks going around. I did get these little sparky things here from Amazon. They weren't that expensive. Oh, I guess they're called some kind of resistors or whatever. I don't know what you call them. But this right here, it's very simple. These are nothing but plastic wine cups. You get a whole package of them at your Dollar General store or something. And all you do is take one cup, and the bottoms, you just turn them upside down and hot glue it all to give it that resistors look. And the top here was just a simple styrofoam ball that I painted silver. And then for the illusion of it, used a small piece of pegboard and put in a set of Christmas lights in here to represent the lightning for it. So it gives that little bit of a wow factor. Yeah, these are real chains. I did get this at my local hardware store. And of course, I got the Boris Karloff mask for Frankenstein because I wanted to be as close as I could. He's got some wear and tear on because he's been outside for a few years, being out there. And also, we went ahead and installed, I don't know if you can get in there, but trust me, there's a deer, we can't get in there. There is a deer motor in there that I put to have his head rotate back and forth. I just want him to give that lifelike instead of just staring, So that's what really creeps everybody out. That's how his head moves. And you can go on YouTube and find how you can rotate your heads on those videotapes right there. So then also we just add some more detail. We add some PVC pipe here for a green glow. Mrs. Claus may get some signs made up for me to put on here too. Just a little bit of DIY stuff. And yes, these are my old Harley Davidson boots. But anyway, just to give that little bit of factor right here. This right here, the costume itself was really originally Herman Munster that we got from, I don't know, one of them companies out there. I don't remember. So we used that. And of course, I did fork out some moolah. I had to get a mannequin to do the bride. But Amazon had the hat for her hair. So that was a plus right there. And then I added the scars on her. Her clothing is nothing but bed sheets. Sweet, didn't cost nothing. Some old bed sheets. Just rip it up. So, and these are on wheels, so it's easy to manage to wheel it out and wheel it back in. Also, what always got me about the Frankenstein movies is when the monster was sitting in that chair, chained down. That's where the idea came from. So, and all this right here is made out of wood, but I put 1-inch foam over top of it, and I drawn the lines for the brick, and I used a what do you call it, a soldering gun to melt the lines, and then just painted it some gray and brushed some blacks or something like that to give it that old look. I mean, it's got some wear and tear on, okay? Is this thing perfect? No, it's not perfect. But it looks good at night, and that's all that matters. When people come up to say, oh, wow, look at that, and they take pictures of it, that's what it's all about. So, Miss Camera Woman, let's come on back in the back. Let's show the folks what we did back here. This was a good project. It took, if memory serves me right, I think it was from January to February, 1 year, in the winter months. So as you can see, I got old boards that I used and put a frame around it and put the 1-inch foam on the other sides. In here, have a power strip that has everything all plugged in. I mean, I got extra lights here. Oh, well, what big deal. and then I'll put a piece of plastic over it. You know, I'll tape it, staple gun it, and tape it to help protect it from the rain and the weather and stuff. So, but that's basically as I try to keep everything so simple. If we can just plug stuff up in, you can get these at your local hardware stores, you know, to where everything's all plugged in. That way you only use, all you need is one extension cord. Just plug it up. So, but that's how that works. So let's go back around. See, it's all about easy peasy, simple designs. Now, why'd I come over here? Let me go turn the lights off. I want you to see what it looks like in the dark. Yeah, the kitties, they like this project. They get scared. I've had so many people say, can I go into your yard and get a picture with it? I'm like, okay, be careful. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. So, and also I'll have spotlights, yard spotlights on the ground here just to give it the more light here. I can't do a concrete floor, but anyway. But that's the general idea. As long as I have that little bit of a wow factor that the neighborhood can come by and see and the children can see, you know, that's what it's all about, right? So if you like this video, hit that like button with the thumbs. If you like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this design. I would like to know what you think of it. Until then, I hope everyone has a happy and safe Halloween this year. And just enjoy it. Take your children out. Enjoy the walking. See the smiles on the children's faces. And don't forget to thank each and every homeowners who's passing out candy. Or even the ones at your local churches who does the trunk or treats. Make sure you say thank you to those folks because they are volunteering their time to make the little ones very happy. And I think that's about it. I hope everyone has a great day. We'll see you after Halloween. Y'all take care and thank you again for watching.